What's up? It's your girl, Nick.
It's your boy, Drip.
And it's Rose. And this is the No Filter the podcast. Get ready to take the fucking filter off.
Ooh. What's good?
What's good?
I like that you gave us one.
Yeah. What's up, y'all?
What's up, y'all?
I miss my friends. These my friends, y'all. We're not just a podcast. We're friends.
Many of us have them.
Friends. Ones you can't depend on.
Right, friends.
Shut
All right,
the
let me
fuck
send it to y'all right now.
Oh,
So, we're starting off this podcast switching gears today. You know, we typically talk about a lot of things to get the people going. You know, we like to talk about a lot of different shit, but today we're going to talk about healing.
That's why we got wine,
And
because
growth.
we winding down.
Yes, because you know, I typically don't watch the podcast like when it drops on Thursdays at 5 p.m. on YouTube and on Spotify and everywhere we're available at. But I was watching it yesterday, and I was watching like different episodes from like period of times, and I was just
Hours?
yeah, hours, of course, always hours.
Yeah, hours was crazy when we first started.
Yes. So, and I was just saying how, like, I could see so much, not only growth in you guys, but like growth in myself. Like with different questions and stuff that we always bring up or whatever the case may be. And I'm just like, wow, look at us.
Yeah.
You okay, Nikki?
I kind of still say that.
So, I basically wanted to, you know, send them the episode while we were on live, so they wouldn't have any idea what we were talking about.
Yeah,
so it could be a very genuine conversation, which is always is on No Filter the podcast, but wanted it to be genuine. So somebody said something to me yesterday, and they were basically saying, like, I was explaining how I wanted to get deep with people because it's No Filter, and we talk about uncomfortable conversations, regardless if it's a relationship, a friendship, being with your nigga, your bitch, whatever the case may be. We talk about uncomfortable conversations. So they said to me, well, I don't think you're going to be able to talk about that type of stuff because you guys always talk about this. So I didn't have a response because it was
They
definitely
must be a new person.
No, they weren't.
In.
They were one of my friends. So they kind of met us in the middle of No Filter. This is when like Akbar is literally here consistently. If y'all didn't know, now y'all know. Like Akbar is the third member of No Filter, the fucking podcast. Like he should have been the first person for the third person for No Filter, the podcast. But, you know, it works out differently. God shows us different things. I don't know if the audience knows that we all have been friends for like 10 years plus.
Right. They
like literally.
Know. They think we just met but
yeah,
no,
but we didn't. We've been doing this.
We've been doing this shit
without
for
a camera.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really a hard decision for us to be like, let's put Akbar in a situation. Me and Akbar had stopped talking for a very long time.
A very long time.
Because of a stupid situation or whatever the case may be.
Very dumb.
But we got over it and it just went back to normal.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about healing and we're gonna go to the questions. But I said that I let that story to say, like, don't put us in a box. No Filter is not to be in a box. We take the filter off on every single motherfucking thing. So if we're talking about healing,
I don't know if people remember, we definitely had an episode about insecurity.
Yes.
We definitely had, like, we shared stuff that we went through in terms of like dealing with people. Like we like to have fun.
Right.
It's just like depending on who's up here, like depending on like certain times. Like even the last one with us three, we was just chilling.
Yeah,
like
just chilling.
And I would like to say
conversations.
something to that, because if you are on Instagram and you're just watching the clips,
exactly,
and you don't actually watch the YouTube video, you're gonna miss jewels.
Yeah.
You're gonna miss exactly.
Yeah, you just want to understand.
You're gonna miss jewels that's gonna be dropped. You know what I'm saying?
The clips on Instagram is just so you can get in tune of what the episode is actually going to be about.
We trying to grab your attention, okay?
Yeah, we try to really grab your attention on it, and the pop-in clips that's actually funny or something like that. But you gotta actually watch.
Right, you have to.
Thing.
Because
we're
we
not
be
saying
dropping
it just to get our views up. We ain't saying
Right.
to describe. We just let y'all know that every episode don't be about toxic things. It be about funny things, good episodes, how the case may be. Even when it come down right now, we're doing healing. It's not because of what y'all said. It's just because
we're healing.
We need to wind down too.
We're literally healing. So, like
we
are healing.
I'm saying when you in this world now, I think everybody's healing right now, man. We healing from different things going up like far as like tolls, bills, rent, anything that's going up. Everything's going, food growing up, like everything is going up. So you got to heal from life, period. Though.
Right. And it's stages of life.
Stages of healing.
But before we get into that, like I said, basically don't put us in a box, because we're not meant for a box. We take the filter off on everything. Our delivery, you'll miss the jewel if you pay attention to our delivery. You cannot listen to the tone of how people talk. You have to listen to what they're actually saying. So we're going to take some time out to say some shit. So, beginning to heal from like a toxic situation. When did you know, like what signal in your body or what thought in your mind, if you could take yourself back to that situation or that scenario, when did you know, like, okay, it's time for me to heal from the situation? Like,
I'm talking about getting out the relationship.
Not even
so, like when that relationship became too toxic that you had to.
When did you know, like, it's time for me to heal?
Okay, so for me, I personally feel like if I don't see progress in the relationship, like if I don't see like us moving forward and we're steady stagnant, that's when I start to like reevaluate myself and the person that I'm dealing with. Because it's just like, why am I wasting my time and this is not moving anywhere? At some point it clicks, like it just clicks. Like, like you may be getting caught up in the moment, and then you have to sit down with yourself and actually be like, okay, where is this going?
Right.
And that's when you have to have those uncomfortable conversations. And exactly, you have to have it with yourself. You have to have it with the person. And if y'all two just not seeing the same thing, it's just like, you gotta go.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Yeah. Because you could be in situations and like have those uncomfortable conversations and keep going through like the wormhole. Basically, I'm leaving, but I'm staying. I'm leaving, but I'm staying.
That's when you know it's toxic.
Exactly, because that back and forth.
Yeah.
That's like if you know your back turned towards each other, y'all not usually doing what y'all usually do. Something is going on. So then you got to remove yourself. You got something that you got to talk about to actually like get your shit together.
And when you remove yourself, is it just the removal of the person for you, or are you actually doing the work? Because like you can literally be in a situation that is similar to the other situation that you was in, and you learned nothing, and you do the same things over and over again.
You're supposed to learn from your lessons. You know what I mean? Something like that. You're supposed to learn from that shit.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot. You know what I mean? I learned a lot from that. You know what I mean? To not know what not to do at this time and do all these things. So,
what one thing did you learn? Family situation,
anything.
Girlfriend situation, parent situation, friend situation. What thing did you learn about yourself that you was like, okay, well, I need to. What's that one thing that helped you heal that you learned about yourself? Like what to do or what not to do?
For me, I feel like it's self-worth. Like, I just feel like I know what...
That was heavy.
I just know what I deserve, and I know what I'm capable of giving, and I know what I'm capable of receiving. So it's like, because I received it before. So it's just like, why am I going to settle with somebody who can't give me what I know I'm capable of getting?
Right.
So it's just like, once you realize your self-worth, like I told y'all, like when I stopped having sex, like it was just like, okay, that's one thing that I could take away.
Right.
So it's like, if I could take away the sex, and then now what am I left with? Like, I don't have nothing to... Like, we don't have nothing going on.
Right.
So it's just like, it helps me.
That's really a cleanse, though. Because that's cleanse from, like,
people
from bullshit.
From
like,
yourself.
even for yourself. And that's part of her healing as well, too. And that's true, though. Because now that I, did what I did, it's okay to go in the house by yourself and stretch your legs and shit like that.
I be wanting to lay up,
and that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's okay.
And it feels good.
It's do it. And then sometimes when I say that, I'm like, it feels good to not just go outside. It feels good to stay in the house sometimes.
Right.
I just can't stay in the house too much.
Yeah.
That's when I stay in the house too much, I think too much.
Well, but listen, because, and let me just say this before, I got so many things on my mind, but before I say what I'm about to say to you. With me, it was understanding that I get easily offended.
What you mean by that?
I get easily offended. Like I'm a person. Wrong. I had to understand because healing is not easy. Like if you think that you're gonna be playing NDRE with some candles in the bathroom, like that's not healing.
Yeah.
That's the outside of healing. But really doing the work is crying emotionally and taking accountability for your actions. Like I literally get easily offended, and I had to understand that because me being offended by what people may say to me or about me or about how I do things, I have to separate myself because I'm not strong enough within myself yet to take constructive criticism.
Okay. That's big.
Yeah, that's big. I was about to say, that's really big.
That's huge,
that's just
right?
Huge, yeah.
So that's why I said, like, what is one thing? It might be hard because you have yet to answer. What is one thing about yourself that you to heal from yourself? Like this is the relationship with yourself. We can talk about other people, but to heal from yourself, hers is her self-worth. Understanding that she is worth more than what she gives out. Me,
I pray.
But what are you?
I pray. I pray. That's all.
We gonna get in there. We gonna get in there. Talk about it. But you know what? Prayer is good.
It is.
Prayer is good. You gotta pray. You gotta talk to God. You gotta talk to him in the morning. You gotta talk to him in the afternoon. You gotta talk to him at night. And you gotta pray for yourself. You gotta pray for others. You know what I'm saying? So, look. I can't.
This should have shown me the notes before putting me on it.
Okay. So
she knew what she was doing.
Yeah, she played too much.
Okay. So how to be honest and fearless in your healing. So when you need to heal, when you're healing from a situation and you have the same people in your universe, how do you express to them or tell them or talk to them about where you are in your stage of life? And are you honest about it?
I feel like I honestly haven't been there yet. I haven't, like anybody that I had to distance myself from, I never communicated that. It was just like, I'm out. Like I gotta step back for a minute to get myself together before I can even deal with like anybody else. You know? So I don't know. I do need to grow up and have some conversations sometimes, but like yeah, I haven't matured yet in that area. Like I would just take that step to myself, like
yo, I don't know how the fuck I heal. I be chilling. I can't.
So that it just says to me that you haven't started your healing process yet.
It's not even a healing process because I think when I was in my little depressed moment and shit like that, I was to myself, I didn't know I was depressed until I actually got out of depression.
Usually that's how it happens. How long ago was that?
That's probably like a year and a half.
So not that long ago.
It's not that long ago.
Okay.
But I ain't know what to do because that's my first time dealing with it. I don't talk to nobody. I talk to myself. You know what I mean? Not even talk to myself like self this. Nah, I'll actually sit there, probably play the game, smoke a blunt, and just think. And see what I could, like, I try to answer my own questions in the best possibility I can. Right. I feel like, going to a counselor or something like that, I don't feel like they really, I feel like I'm just telling you my fucking business.
I think that's with the times, though. I was listening to Dr. Sarah.
Wait, before you get there really quick.
Go ahead.
Because don't forget that.
No, I'm not.
Okay. So I have a question now because I've been thinking, right?
What's up?
So do you think like you use people as a distraction? Like
get your mind off shit?
Yeah. Like do you think that's why like sometimes you may be in these predicaments because you're using them as distraction?
It could be that. That's a good one. It could use it. But then that's bad. You know what I mean? It's bad. You know what I mean?
But it's okay. It's okay that it's bad.
But
that's okay.
That's what make my ass happy at that time.
But
then,
listen, but
right,
that's what we do.
It's like we
I don't know really how to heal and sit down by myself to say, hey, like mostly conversation I have is with y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all probably know the most anything about anything. It's not like I said, it's not bad. It's just nigga shit. You know what I mean?
And that's something like because I get caught up in a moment where I have fun. Like I be like toxic. I get caught up sometimes and then I be like, damn, what's the purpose?
Right.
Yeah.
And then that's when I fall back and be like, okay, I don't need to
just
be doing
wasted
this.
your
it's
energy.
Just wasting. Like it's like no purpose. And that's why I just thought about it because I'm like, damn.
Well, I never set my ass down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never set my. And
But
that's
we
probably
back
that's
in
probably,
your
that's probably
life,
healing.
though.
Healing probably me when I'm outside. I don't think about shit.
Yeah.
I don't
and
think
that's what
about
I'm
shit.
saying, like,
you know what I
when
mean?
you
But that
busy,
be healing.
you
I
out.
be busy. I got
But
2
you
jobs.
gotta
I'm a
do-
promoter.
you
I'm
gotta
a
do
full-time
the work.
father. I am. But when I'm busy, I don't think about shit. It's when I sit down and I think about shit. And that's what make me mad and depressed. So I keep myself going.
So it worked right in my favor because I was listening to Dr. Sarah T.D. Jakes. She's a pastor, right?
Okay.
Dr. T.D. Jakes' daughter.
Okay.
And I like her sermons. And she was talking this morning about, when you have a goal, but your service to the goal, like the things you have to do to get to that goal has to change. Because you know how people are chasing goals forever. Like, oh, I want to be a better person and still ain't a better person sitting there stinking on stuff.
Yeah.
I want to stop talking about people. I want to stop, they have a goal, but they do the same thing.
That's like them posting a meme knowing they ain't them. See quotes all day. You know it sound good, but that ain't you.
Yeah.
You lying to yourself. That's you lying to yourself?
Exactly. Exactly.
that all day.
It's
That's
like
cap.
you're not doing
What you said, the work.
the work. And if this is like you talking to people or being distracted by people, if that's not working and it's been not working
Then it's you.
for you to be at peace with yourself and other people, then you have to change the work.
Yeah, brother. I
But no, let me tell you, Brother Ahmed Hakabibi, he be at the Jumar every Friday.
Yes, I do.
He
Yes,
does.
So
do.
I
And
know you're a praying
Not
man.
even that though. It's just that's just what people see. I really actually pray my whole 5 times.
Yeah.
out the-
Okay,
out the
yeah, I
day.
know that you're
Yeah,
a
I
praying
mean, that's
man.
just what people see, though.
Exactly.
But-
It's sometimes we get held up and
We know-
talked about by the
And
circumstances
you know what
that
I do?
we're
I do say that when I am healing, or if I do heal, I try to make other people better.
Yeah, but
That's what make me feel better, though. Is that bad?
yes, let me
can't take
tell.
on everybody problem.
Nah, I ain't saying I'm superhero.
Not anybody,
I ain't saying I'm
nothing.
Superman.
If you have nothing to give,
Yeah.
you can't give
No,
it.
but I'm giving. I don't know
but
what
you
the-
got to give that to yourself right now.
Yeah, you got
Like I need it for myself.
Pour
I
into
used to be.
yourself.
We're Leos, so we're the same. We do the same thing.
do the same shit.
I could be on a high, like I'm on a high right now, and of course I want to share it with you guys because y'all my family, and
Right.
we're on a like we're
Yeah,
on
on
a
streams,
we have
right.
an audience.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I could fill my gas station up, but if I give you gas and I give you gas and I
back
give
on
you
E
gas,
again.
I'm back on fucking
Yeah.
E.
Yeah,
Well,
you
maybe that's maybe different though, because when I do that shit, my gas go up.
Mm.
That's how I feel like I get blessings. That's how I feel like the blessings
You
come
do.
back to me.
But Jesus said, yeah, because he did. Because
You know what I mean?
Jesus, he's still in the Bible. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
it's the
Christian.
same. It's about the same thing.
Jesus said, love unto me as I love
Yeah.
unto you.
But
Love
if-
unto others as I love unto
but
you.
if I can't, but if I ain't got it, then I ain't got it.
Yeah, but even
I
if
feel
you
like-
got it, because you gotta give it to God. Like if somebody comes to us, like you just called me to talk to, I'm gonna talk to her. But if somebody comes to me in the space that I'm in right now, and I know that I'm struggling,
But there's mad people that actually come to me and ask for advice. I'm a good advice giver.
Mm-hmm.
You know, well, we talk all day. You see what I'm saying? I'm a good advice giver. Sometimes I take my own advice and I actually do it. And that's me doing it. You know what I mean,
Right.
but I don't really have no issues. I don't have no issues. I got my little fucked up issue. I'm a nigga. Every nigga.
you
fucked
being
up.
a nigga ain't got nothing to
Yes,
do
it
with
do.
you having.
Yes, it do.
Lord, you can't pull
niggas fuck up every day.
Yeah, and-
but as nigga shit.
Right, but
But
don't
how do you
gender
how do you come back from that? Like, how do you? We ain't gonna act like we don't know what's going on right
you
now.
gotta stand. You gotta stand on business. You gotta stand on business. You gotta admit to shit. You gotta know your wrongs, know your rights, and shit like that. I
Right
know
your
my wrongs. I
wrongs.
know my wrongs. I know my
Right your
rights.
wrong.
Take
I gotta take
accountability. We all gotta
But
take
you gotta
accountability.
give people time. You just
Right.
can't feel
It
like
just don't
okay,
happen
it's not just
overnight.
not gonna happen overnight.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I know my wrong, and when I am wrong, I don't like hearing my wrongs, but I know
Mm-hmm.
my wrongs. But just don't keep throwing on my
Yeah.
wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't keep. What the fuck? Like, I know I'm wrong. Don't keep hitting me top of my head saying I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I know my wrong.
Because that ain't gonna make
That ain't gonna make me
But
that's gonna
I
make me
be
mad.
feeling the same
It's gonna make
type
me
of
mad.
way.
Like, I get it, bitch.
I get it,
You
right.
like, damn. I get it, bitch. Like, damn. Stop it. Yeah, stop it. What the fuck keep poking at me?
No,
But
for real, nah, I
give me
got
some
that.
time. Give me some time to get my shit together. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
And not
exactly.
even that. When you mad, when you upset, the right words don't come out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You gotta
So,
think about it.
You gotta
first.
think about shit. You gotta see how you gonna break it
You
down.
gotta pray about it. You gotta
You
think
gotta
about it.
But
so
if you don't give me time to actually get my thoughts together, and you just keep nagging and nagging, how the fuck can I get my? I'm at this point. leave me the fuck alone.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now it's fuck your feelings. You know what I mean? I don't like shit like that.
Right,
So
right.
you gotta give people the time to actually heal,
You do.
cover up and shit like that. Then you do your thing. You know what I mean?
It's all, I don't want to sound like Kurt Franklin, like I said last time before, but it also in the Bible about a nagging woman too. Women, stop nagging these men because they be going through shit by themselves as well. Like they be going through shit, and because it's hard for men to even effectively communicate, because first of all, a masculine energy and female energy is two different energies. They don't know how to speak to you because they're not women.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that shit. That's a fact.
I can't really agree with that.
I understand.
I mean, I get it, but
I'm talking about the average Joe.
Oh, okay, because there are men who know how to communicate.
Yeah, absolutely, there is, and that's gonna be my husband. Hallelujah. But the average Joe,
that was a good one, Mark.
the average Joe do not know how to communicate with women how we would like to be communicated with. Like they don't know, they don't understand, they don't even fathom. They done been with a single mother all their life, and the single mother is struggling, arguing with the baby daddy, trying to go to work. You think that they know how to speak to a woman?
Nah, I'm not saying I know. I'm not saying that there are people like men just overall don't do it, but I'm saying there are men that communicate. First of all, I just sat up here and said I can't communicate.
Right.
I'm not a female that communicates. So all females don't communicate. All men don't communicate.
Yeah, they don't.
So it's just like it's just depending on the person.
On the person,
I'm really
yeah.
not like I just started really expressing myself and how I feel about certain things, but like I never been like that. Like I would just always be like, okay, I'm not dealing with it and moving on.
Yeah.
So like I feel like everybody is kind of like different depending on like who that.
I always
individual
had
is.
problems with communicating or expressing my feelings.
Yeah.
I ain't good at it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I ain't good at it. I know when to do it. I know how to do it, but to continue to do it, I can't continue to do it. That was probably all my relationships. I'm not an expressing person. They say like I give like a nonchalant shit, but it's not nonchalant. It's just I don't know how to express it. But when I'm down by myself, I feel it.
Do you feel like you don't know how to express it because even if it's negative, you don't want to hurt the other person's feelings?
It could be. Sometimes it could be shit like that. You know what I mean? But then telling the truth is the same fucking thing. You're still gonna get the same reaction. You might fucks with me more. You might understand me more, but I'm still gonna get the same reaction if I would have lied anyway. I feel like that.
I wish I felt like that. Like mine is more so like I don't really see a purpose in communicating it because I feel like once I have my mind set up on like me never dealing with you ever again, it's like what is the purpose of me like talking to you? Like what is the purpose of me saying like this is how I feel if I know?
Because
like,
I think the purpose
afterwards.
you actually saying that is so you can understand. Because when I fucking leave or if I act the way I act, it's because I told you.
I think personally,
I'm telling you for a reason. Like I could fix my girl. I could fix you up to let you know how I want you to be. But why can't I? If this is what I want, I'm telling you what I want. Why can't you do it? I'm fixing you. I'm fixing you up. Even if it's not for me, it's for the next person. You get what I'm saying? No,
I get what he means.
Oh, you're talking about like setting your standards.
Setting my standards. Yes, I'm letting you know what I want. I'm letting you know what
it's crazy.
Nah, I get what you mean. Like,
yeah, so I just feel like this is what I want, and you should be able to give me what I want. Now, if I don't tell you.
No. I think you're saying it wrong.
Yeah, because I'm like, wait,
I think
he had me until
I
you
think
said that.
what you mean is I am expressing the level of standard that I live by, and if you cannot adhere to
if I'm
that,
telling you my standards what I want, and I'm telling you if you're not doing it, then you gotta go. No,
What's wrong with that?
Am I wrong?
Nah, when you just said it
I
just
think you
now,
have to compare and contrast in that situation.
Yeah.
I think you
It makes sense, right, Mark?
I think you
Okay, what
gotta
the
compare and contrast because you don't get everything that you want out of a person that you.
But I'm building you up so you can understand where the fuck I'm coming from.
It's the words that he used. I see the building and just hit you in the face. I see it. But I feel like with us, when we in a relationship, we tell people what we want and we tell people like it's not only to cater to us, it's also to build you as a person. Because I've had people say like, "Oh, Nick, like communicate. Like Nick, I don't even know how you feel. Like I feel like you act like a nigga sometimes when you don't express yourself." And I'm like, I hate. That's one of the things I really hate because like I be caring, but it's just like I don't know how to express it and stuff. So like that helps me. So that's like building me to be prepared and ready for the next person. Even if it doesn't work with that individual, I'm already communicating with the next person.
Right.
So that's like a lesson learned.
I get what he means, but it's the choice words.
Well, with me personally, I just started expressing how I felt. The reason why I didn't express how I felt like for all this time is because sometimes it's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's embarrassing to even express to you how you made me feel, because it could be something as small as you not calling me, or you not texting me, or you not taking me out on enough dates. Yeah. And it's embarrassing because it's like I done already laid down.
And I told you what the fuck I wanted.
And I already presented myself in that way to not give you any, you know what I'm saying? So it's embarrassing
but this is what I mean about
you
gotta help niggas, man. Like you said, people come from single moms and shit like that. You got to actually help motherfuckers to understand what you want.
But I don't, because I do, but I don't. Because a man's position in a woman's life in the world is to pour into a woman. You pour into the woman, and I take what you have and I make it fruitful, and I make it appreciation.
It's hard as hell to.
It's
hard. It's hard as hell to do that shit.
I feel like with certain things, like okay, so I was talking to my wax lady one time, and she was just explaining like how men just don't get things. So like, yeah, I'm gonna mention it probably like one time, but I'm not going to keep telling you the same thing.
Absolutely
not going to keep doing it. But like some people do need for you to be like
2-3 times.
Yeah, like some people do need that.
Shit don't work overnight.
Yeah,
shit don't work overnight.
It's important to understand your person's or family member or whoever you're dealing with, any type of relationship, to understand their smoke signals. You know what I'm saying? Like, I personally do that with my friendships. I know that you don't like to communicate a lot. She don't only do that with men. She do that with her friends. Like, she don't like to communicate a lot, especially if something is really, really bothering her. So I make sure I double check on her. Another friend of mine has a lot of anxiety, and she's very low on patience. So when I go into her space, I make sure that I'm even more patient so it won't agitate her. You have to learn people's.
Well, yeah, that's true too. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
You know,
that's a fact. Because I don't communicate shit when I'm fucked up. I just try to keep this image that I don't want nobody even knowing that I'm fucked up.
Yeah, it's like,
I keep this image that's like me coming, like I text you I said something on the voice, and you're like, "What's up, brother? You all right?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm just in the zone." You know what I mean?
What's wrong?
But if I would have answer you with a louder tone or something like that, you would think I'm cool. That's crazy. That's too much. Don't keep giving to shit. I'm fine. This is what the fuck you wanted. All this wine and shit. All this bullshit. Make no fucking sense. All this wine and shit.
No, like
this is really wine.
Like, cause me and you like the same
way
when
about
it
the
comes
same
to
way.
certain things, because it's like why tell somebody what we going through if we know we gonna overcome it?
Wow, not even that. What you gonna do?
Like, what you gonna do for me that I'm not gonna already do?
I'm my own fucking ear.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you.
I need you to be an
so that's
ear.
why I'm like, with certain things, like I get where I be coming from, and then it was like I be
like
getting
at the end of the day, I got myself.
But yeah, you were born in this world by yourself. But God aligns people in your life so you can look at them through mirrors. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Like, you could literally be messing with somebody that reminds you of yourself 5 years ago. So you could have a wake up call like, damn.
Yeah, that's why I don't take advice from motherfuckers that never been through what I've been through. You can't tell me, I would have did this. How the fuck you gonna tell you
that's
would have did this?
That's like taking relationship advice from somebody who ain't never been in a relationship.
Not even taking that.
It's
like taking a relationship advice. No, it's like taking a relationship advice that you will fucking. Bitch, your shit worse than mine.
You never been in this situation.
You never been in this situation. I ain't gonna tell me, what you got married too early. Bitch, you ain't never been married too early. Tell me something like that. Like, we don't want no shit.
Like, your path is your path. My path is my path. And that's it. We're not here to judge each other. Like,
no, I feel like we all human, man. If God made us perfect, this world would be ass. This world would be booty as hell.
And it goes also, damn, I be having talks with all my girls. Okay, so I had to talk with my lash lady too, right? Let me tell you.
First of all,
the wax lady, not the lash lady. Right. But yeah, she was telling me like how basically we always be laughing at the females who act crazy. She was like, at some point we need to really sit back and think the men are the reason why these people are acting this way.
Well, we know that.
And we know that, but it's like at the same time, I was like, I had to tell her like, is a difference. Like, we all had crazy moments because of a man, but there are some crazy ass people in this world. Like,
crazy as hell.
It's levels to it. So,
it's levels to this shit.
Yeah, so when we call somebody crazy or Delulu,
Delulu, because y'all got that from us. Delulu.
Yo, she's a nut, yo. Oh my god.
I'm not even gonna look her way. I'm just gonna look straight.
Yeah, it's just like it's levels to it. Like, so I definitely get like y'all men, y'all need to stop calling people crazy, especially when y'all the reason why they crazy.
Can't nobody make you get crazy.
Yes, the fuck they can.
No, they can't.
I mean, they
yes,
can.
You know, you your own person. You control your own shit.
Yes,
man.
and if you know what's going on,
you know your wrongs, you know your rights,
and
you know what's
speaking,
going on.
I'm not a crazy person, y'all. I've stepped
you
out
see
of
how
character.
she's shaking, right?
No.
Why you being weird
Yeah,
to me?
exactly. That's what it is. It's like, you know what it is? It's like, what's the shit? I just saw a video today. It was like a man was saying like how he told this girl he wasn't ready to be in a relationship, but she when she saw him with another girl, she got upset. They like, okay, so what you was doing, like, after you told her that you wasn't trying to be in a relationship with her. He like, oh, yeah, I was fucking her, doing it. Like, you can't do everything to a person and say you don't want to do it. Like, you can't do relationship shit and say you don't want to be in a relationship.
Listen, but you can't get into no relationship shit knowing that this nigga just want to fuck.
No,
that's true, too. That's true, too. That's true, too. But then you also...
He faking the funk.
Exactly.
That time.
And that's what a lot of niggas do. A lot of niggas act like they get happy in these fucking shits, do relationship shit, and then all of a sudden, oh, you don't want to be in a relationship.
Well,
listen, God honors honesty.
You tolerate
so if the man
that
is
stuff.
honest
You tolerate
with you,
that stuff. Well, you tolerate
then
that
it's
stuff.
your fault.
That's like, it's your fault. That's what I'm saying. And the craziness is your fault. Anything you get, even though a man can't make you crazy, you still are accountable of what the things that you do.
Yes, you always going to be accountable for that.
Everything.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? You think twice. You think if you bust this man window, you ain't going to have the same window as the show shit. You got the same, that person triggered you to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You your own self. So
yeah, it's the triggering.
It's a triggering. Yes,
that's what it is.
Men going to trigger you. Women going to trigger you.
Going to take accountability.
It's a lot of things. There's a lot of shit that been going on.
Take accountability.
It's a lot of things that been going on that been all this violence and domestic violence because of men and women doing this and doing that.
And you have to recognize, and that's a part of healing. You have to recognize your triggers. I'm not about to start no new relationship with somebody and he's doing things that I've seen in the past my ex do, and it's the same type of conversations and it's the same type of I want to fuck and just leave with a wet ass.
Break the cycle.
This is what I'm telling y'all.
You have to break the cycle. You have to do the work.
Could be that you have to find different men that's not your type.
And I just said that to my
friend
this morning.
That's not your type.
I said you cannot
Nick, I understand you don't like light skins, but light skin might treat you right.
I might
you know what I'm saying?
But look,
like,
I got one better for you. Stop trying to find your type and find your kind.
I have a type.
Find your kind. If you are an affectionate, loving, compassionate, serious,
but then when you actually get that, then you find that right shit, right? He is the perfect. He is what you want, but now he ain't got the thuggish shit that you actually
the only
used
thing
to.
That's a no for me is the dick. If the dick ain't hitting, we ain't good. But if you ugly and you my kind, I'm at this point.
But that's fucked up though. But that's fucked up though. He got everything you got, but he ain't got the dick game.
If he ain't got the dick, we can't do nothing. I'm sorry.
But he got the everything you want, gentleman.
I'm not about to be
financial.
No.
Oh no.
He gotta have a dick.
He could put me up. I don't know, sis. I might gotta.
No, because I can put myself up. If he is not loving and affectionate and compassionate and
ain't
how
nobody
I
perfect,
am,
man. God make people the way they make them. Like,
ain't nobody perfect. But if you are,
so he got all of that and the dick don't slap. So
I can't do with the dick not slapping. The dick gotta slap. The dick gotta slap.
Having if the dick ain't
slapping. It gotta slap. It gotta slap, and not just in my face. It gotta slap.
That's how people saying like, "Oh, your bitch gotta be this, or my bitch gotta be bad." But if that bitch that look like this,
you
treat
can have
you
a
good.
bad bitch and the bitch be dumb,
empty inside, an empty vessel, walking around just looking cute.
At this point, that's what I'm saying. At this point, I'm just trying to see what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? I used to like thick, using to like skinny, now I like brown, now I like light skin. I'm trying to see what's gonna make me happy. Bitch make me happy, then I'm fine.
But you gotta look at the inside too.
That's what I'm talking about. The inside is the coochie. It's like, nah, but the inside is like right here.
hate her
Such a Negro.
bad, yo.
The inside is the coochie.
Marvy, man, Marvy.
And that's the wrong. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You slide up in the wrong coochie and now
That
you all
bitch
fucking
retarded,
toxic.
right? That she
No,
toxic.
you fucked up in the midbrain because that coochie is toxic.
That's what you gotta know.
Wait for the coochie now. Because it be toxic dick, but it's toxic coochie.
There's some toxic coochie out
Yes,
there.
it is. That's why these men be messed up. And then we get a man, we get a perfectly groomed man, but he done. Look. We get a perfectly groomed man, but he done dipped in some toxic coochie, and now we got to deal with his shit, the toxic coochie, and our shit.
Hello, no. Never. Never doing that. I'm not dealing with nobody's baggage. If I don't put my baggage on you, you're not gonna put your baggage on me.
I don't give a fuck give a fuck what that shit was. I feel like if whatever happened yesterday, we together today, I give a fuck about yesterday. I'm gonna take you as you is, and you ain't perfect. I'm taking you as you is. Whatever happened yesterday.
I can't agree with you.
Whatever happened yesterday before me.
Whatever
happened yesterday before me ain't got nothing to do with me.
Oh, before you.
Before me.
No,
me.
but I'm not talking about in that sense.
I'm talking about anything that happened that wasn't before me. I don't give a damn about.
No, but I do. Because I want to know, and that's
Just
why
that was
I tell
before
Nikki,
you, man. That shit. And then could change. He could change. He could change right then and there. You don't know what he was before that day. You don't know what type of time he was on.
Yo, she really be telling me to ask questions. I could be talking to somebody. I don't know how old they are.
You just know the surface level of this person.
It's just like I learned that
while.
Do y'all ask that? Like,
I ask how old are you?
The questions.
Like I feel like it come up like during like as we talking, but in the beginning, like when you first meet somebody, it be like you gotta ask that.
Child, I want to know what you've been through. I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know what you're passionate about. I want to know if you go to pray. I want to know if you and your mother have a good relationship. I want to know all these things because all these things motherfucking matter. I don't got time for you to be popping up on me and we in our first year of marriage and all of a sudden you slap the shit out of me because you don't like the way I motherfucking wash the dishes.
Yeah, okay.
Like I need to know.
Okay. I'm dead.
Yeah. Y'all need to watch Tubi if I can't. That nigga Scott was like, bitch.
I heard that was good.
It was good.
I heard that was good.
He was like, bitch, you better not motherfucking bleed on my leather. He like, now, what you want, something to eat, bitch? Smack the shit out of her.
Bitch is a bitch.
Bitch. Y'all need to watch that. Tubi is good. And the Dirty D. Anyway. Have y'all ever been somebody that somebody needed to heal from?
I feel like I put my ex through some shit before. But I feel like we put each other through stuff. Like, we were young. So I just feel like... Because at that time, let me tell y'all, I was not an angel at that time. Like, you did something to me, I was going to do it back. So it was like, I was going to get my lick back regardless. So I know... What'd you say?
I'm going to get my lick back.
I'm going to get it back regardless. So I did some shit that I know he probably need to heal from. And, yeah... I healed from everything that I dealt with in that relationship, but I feel like he probably had to deal with some stuff too. So yeah.
What about you?
Absolutely. I feel like I got my karma. I feel like I got my big one, my big karma.
Yeah,
I did because in the beginning of me like starting the date, I could be at one nigga house texting the other nigga, pull up in his car.
But that's dating.
No, but I mean being in a full blown relationship, I definitely got my karma.
Okay.
I definitely did. Definitely wasn't perfect. And
so, okay.
I had to understand, like, bitch, you gotta give what you want back. So, not recently, because I'm single.
That bitch always
got to throw the shits in there, right? Aggravating, bro.
I'm really looking for a husband. Y'all think I'm playing?
What about you?
I'm looking for a husband.
Our karma came. I ain't like it. You know what I mean? It was like, oh shit, this is what it feel like. You know what I mean? Like, oh, all right, okay, I understand now. But it was just like, bet I'm be more on 50 more now. I'm not gonna be as more laid back as I was when that shit happened. But now I'm just like, all right, I got my karma back, and that was it. I learned from my shit. I think I did. That's probably why I don't want to be in a relationship now. Everything is embarrassing in these motherfuckers.
You gotta do the work first.
Y'all niggas is embarrassing.
Girls embarrassing too now. Don't think that
y'all
these
make
girls
us
are
get
saints,
Y'all
man.
niggas disgust me.
You feel
like,
me, bro?
Please,
Don't think that this is like. Girls is sneaky,
girls,
man. Girls is just sneaky, and this is why, like I tell men, niggas, like tell my niggas like this, bro. Like, if you can't like dish out the same shit, bro. Like if you can't do that shit, bro, you gonna pass the fuck out. You're gonna lose weight.
Why do that? Like,
not even. I'm just saying because sometimes, like I know a couple that's married now, and they've been married for like 15 years, 16 years or some shit, and they just tired of each other, but they just dealing with each other.
I'm not doing that. I hate my husband. Like,
not even hate.
Congratulations to my mother because her divorce just settled and she's so happy.
Oh, she
was married for 20 years and she wasn't happy the entire 19
and
years.
that's what I'm saying. It's a waste of time.
Well,
you could have been like doing that with somebody else. It's just like, why settle? Like, just because you built stuff with somebody, like you feel like you can't leave. You could build that shit with somebody else.
Hell yes,
like,
you can.
I'm never staying somewhere that I'm not happy with that individual, not happy with myself. I'm miserable.
That's what it comes back to toxic.
I'm out talking to everybody else. Then I get home, I'm miserable in this person's face, like texting and shit to other niggas. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm leaving.
But you have to understand that sometimes when you are in those situations, people are able to manipulate the situation.
Yes.
To make you feel as though that you're not crazy. And then sometimes we be addicted to the toxicity. Like, the dick be crazy and we just be like, you know, this nigga ain't doing shit, but like the intimate setting is good.
And that's why I had to tell you, I had to stop that. Like, once you stop having sex with people, it's just like you start seeing people for what it is.
Yes.
And it's just like, nigga, you was a waste.
Yes. A waste of good pussy.
You're a waste. Like, you
have
waste of
a good
nothing going
woman.
on. It's like you have nothing going on. It's easier for you to leave after you take the pussy away.
Oh, you know what I like the most though? You know, the men that I love the most to kill they shit, the ones that try to act like they're just so this and they're so that. I know how to communicate effectively, and I know how to talk, and I know how to do the emotions, but they be on their bullshit.
They the table.
Whole time you the motherfucking napkin. You a napkin on the table that gets discarded, and they keep adding more napkins. Like, literally, like those type of men, I can't. Look, spilling.
Too much wine.
Mark's gonna fuck
me up.
I know, we gotta clean that table.
This is too much.
But yeah, see, now you need a napkin. You see what I'm saying? They
but
just
I am
here
the
to
table.
clean up the mess. That's it.
That's what the fuck we here for, to clean up y'all mess.
No. Y'all here to pour into us and lead.
Oh.
That's what y'all here for.
Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut.
That's your $30 haircut.
It's a $20 ponytail, not a $30 haircut.
What?
But
keep
what
that shit yourself. I hate it.
What? Oh my God.
Listen, get you a woman that know how to budget. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hate that type of man that try to act like he's so this and so that, and I'm on a routine,
I don't like
and this is what I do. But you're empty inside because you don't even know how to reciprocate to a woman. Like, you don't even know how to pour into a woman.
Preach, my sister.
No, I really just gotta learn how to really express my feelings when I'm like when I express my feelings when I don't like something.
Well,
you know what
single you and relationship
to me,
you,
I'm totally different.
Yeah,
I'm totally different.
We're looking at you in single you right now.
Right.
So.
And I love the fact that you're honest. I always say that about Akbar. I said, I don't give a fuck what's trending and what y'all think y'all know about him. At the end of the day, he's a very honest person.
I'm just trying to figure out what y'all be thinking about us when we, cause like, I know y'all be probably like, do we be telling this nigga? Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
So he gonna do what he gonna wanna do. Yeah. As long as he communicate.
And he's not wrong if he's honest.
Yeah.
You're wrong if he's honest and you do what you do. You're a dummy bitch.
That's nah, that's my thing. When I don't. If my shit is trending, I don't go along with the trend. I'm not expressing myself. I'm not letting y'all know what's going on. I'm not explaining myself. I'm not whatever y'all let y'all think. I just gonna have to think.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm not cleaning up no rumors, man. If me and you talk every day, you probably know the real deal. If you hear some bullshit, you just gonna shake your head like, yo, y'all just making up shit. I'm not clearing up nothing.
I love that.
And I feel like everybody should be the same way.
Hell yeah.
Stop clearing up shit to make a prove a point.
Think.
So I do this. This shit can come from hate. This shit can come from the closest ones next to you. It's a lot of jealousy going on around you, and it's the closest person that's next to you. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta stop thinking like, all right, you know, I'm explaining myself. Or he said my sneakers fake, or whatever case. I'm about to go show y'all. I'm not showing y'all shit.
Yeah,
right.
I'm showing y'all nothing.
Right.
Straight
Never.
like that.
Y'all gonna keep guessing about me all day because clearly I'm on your mind.
When you wanna fuck with me, you wanna see the real deal, come fuck with me.
Right.
Anybody that asking been around me, I always been the same. Right. With money, without money. Right. Famous, whatever the fuck I want to go. I've been the same.
We could definitely
None of this shit would change on me.
10 years plus. Definitely vouch
10 years
10 years plus. If I stop, I've been so loyal to niggas that to the point that I'll never have to question myself. You'll have to question yourself.
Yeah.
There's niggas that did some bullshit to me that still won't come around, and I still shake their hand, bro. You just won't be able to be around me no more.
Right.
Yeah.
I just can't. I just don't deal with the phoniness. I can't be fake. Right. I'm not a fake nigga. Right. If any girls that said some bullshit, tell them. Hit my part out.
Talk your shit, Akbar.
That's all, bro. We all human, bro. We all this shit is. Right. We all make mistakes.
And my story don't make me less than you, and yours.
I'm not taking advice from nobody that ain't been through shit.
Exactly.
You feel me? Can't nobody downplay me. Can't nobody say I need them for this. I need them for that. I did my own shit. I got my own everything. Can nobody fuck with me.
A lot of people that sit around and judge other people with their journeys and what they're going through.
They go through the most shit.
And have the most opinions about stuff. They are basically, what is it called?
Miserable.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
That's it. One word.
I'll take that.
Miserable.
Because listen, they do their shit on the sneak tip. Mm-hmm. Same thing we doing out loud. They do their shit on the sneak tip.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? They do this shit.
And your shit only out loud because it's who you are.
It's who I am.
Akbar, say that again, because when you are able to live out loud, that means that you're very comfortable with you.
Can I tell somebody this the other day? Like, yo, somebody came to me, my nigga Chip, I don't know if y'all seen Chip or Chip trend on. We gonna add Chip to this shit. Chip was trending on Twitter about whatever he trending about. You see what I'm saying? He know what it was. Everybody else know what it was. And I kept telling this nigga like, bro, live your life, bro. Don't explain yourself to no fucking body. Whatever they feeling, the bitch is still gonna come. You feel me? The niggas still gonna respect you. Niggas gonna know what the fuck is going on at the time, bro. Don't explain yourself to nobody. Live your fucking life. You got a kid. You got a job, nigga. You got everything niggas that don't have, you got it. Do what you do, my brother. Like, you feel me? So that's a fact. And that's just coming from straight anybody. Anybody come to me about advice. I don't give a fuck what it is. I tell niggas, fuck what other people think.
Right. Yeah.
They gonna talk about you whether you doing good, whether you doing bad, whatever it is, man. It's just what the fuck it is, bro.
Yeah. You conquered like one of the biggest things, a part of healing, because not caring about what people say about you is a big fucking thing.
That's what I'm saying.
I just started doing that.
That's when people start talking about, all right, you fat. Now people gonna start, all right, you gonna Photoshop this. You gonna do this. Or your teeth fucked up. You gonna go try to get them fixed. Or your body don't look the way it is. You gonna go get that done. Like, I don't give a fuck.
I'm getting these titties done.
You know what I'm saying? However case it be.
I don't know about y'all,
but you know, that's probably something, that's what you want to do, but not for nobody else.
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's like what you want to do.
You
know what I mean? I'm not changing myself for nobody. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
That's so crazy because my girlfriend came over this morning and she was basically having like a little argument with one of her friends, and she was just like, help me to understand, like, she kept asking me the question of like, do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm wrong? And I'm just like, girl, it don't matter what I think. It has nothing to do with what I think. Once you stop thinking about what other people think, you can stand outside of yourself and understand exactly who you are.
I don't really know about that.
No.
Well, yeah, I get where you was going with it, but like, as a friend, if a friend comes to me and asks like if they're wrong in a situation, I would like to be able to communicate whether or not they're wrong or right, because sometimes we do be wrong, and sometimes your friend need to hear like
honest and true.
You was tripping sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about in that sense.
So that's how I'm like, I get where you was going, but
but it don't even if
it doesn't matter regardless.
Even
that's like when I asked you the other time, like, oh, do you think I should do such and such? And you was like, nah, I don't think so. I'm like, okay.
Because our opinions affect you, but at the end of the day.
Because we ain't going to tell you no lie.
We ain't going to tell you no lie.
I'm going to tell you what you really need to hear, not what you want to hear.
But that don't mean go by what I say.
That don't go by, no. You still your own person at the end of the day. You're your own person.
It don't matter
no matter what advice you do. But it's times when I heard somebody say this and y'all said the same thing without even telling them what it is. I'm like, all right, well, then I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Let me go apologize.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it
It's
takes
like
two.
sometimes you
It
need
takes
to
two. You
hear,
need to
like,
hear it sometimes.
yeah.
I'm not about to tell you, even when it comes down to female, I'm not about to tell you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna tell you shit. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck you need to hear.
Exactly.
If I need this shit and I need you to do
sparing
it,
your
I'm not
feelings.
sparing no feelings.
But as far as like, because I feel like she might have been coming from a place where it was like, you know, she was a people pleaser. I was too. I used to be a people pleaser.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I used to think about how to do this, and just so I wouldn't offend anybody, because I'm such a big personality, and I used to care about what people thought. It drove me fucking nuts. You know what I'm saying? It drove me fucking nuts, because I'm like, why are you acting like this? And I'm continuing to pour love into you. Yeah. That person is just a fucked up individual. And sometimes it don't be you, it be them.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
But it's only you if you keep accepting it. You keep doing
it.
You gotta move. You gotta remove yourself, bro. I removed myself from a lot of people, and when I did that, I became great. I ain't got to worry about you. Like I said, I've been so loyal. I ain't got to second guess myself. You know that you did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying to niggas? Like, I'm not saying that. I'm just disappearing on you. You feel me? I'm not telling you what the fuck you fucked up on. We grown, nigga. We 30 plus.
And that's why I was saying,
grown.
like, that's my problem with, like, certain things. Like, I feel like I don't need to communicate that, because you know. Yeah, like,
you should know.
Who did that.
If you don't know, you should know. You got common sense to know.
You fucked up.
Yeah,
like, you know. So why do I have to have that conversation?
I just had to air somebody out. And I didn't feel like I needed to have the conversation. I was avoiding a conversation. But I felt like you need to hear me in a different, because some people be putting you in a box where they don't understand if you're serious or if you're playing or if you're really a sensitive person. Sometimes you be needing to tell people. Yeah. And I cursed that nigga out with no curses.
Yeah, that was a good one.
No curses. And I promise you, he understood me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying. Like, I don't need to tell you where you fucked up at, but
I'm gonna let you know.
I'm gonna let you know
when
you fucked up.
I'm gonna let you know.
Right.
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna ask you if you understand. If you understand, then I shouldn't have to repeat myself again. You know what I mean?
Move accordingly.
I'm gonna call if I say it one time, and I'm gonna ask you, like, do you understand when we break it down to you? And I break it down to you. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna say however many times you want me to say it that many times. But that shit happen again. I'm not saying nothing.
I'm not doing nothing else.
I'm just gonna separate myself.
Because at that point, I'm playing with myself.
I'm playing with myself.
Yeah.
Why do I need to keep doing this, and doing that, and you ain't improving in nothing? Leave me the fuck alone. That's my problem. Now, that's probably where my nonchalant attitude come from, because like, I'm a nigga that got everything a female might got. Might got more. But so you're not gonna talk to me. I'm not these niggas that you could talk to any type of way, or I need you for something. You're not gonna talk to me like that. Right. That's why I am who I am. It's not no cocky shit. I am humble, because my shit could stink as well, but you can't talk to me like I need you.
And ladies, y'all have to, like, and not to be on the man's side, because I'm not. I'm really, 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 really not. But now that I've been looking outside of myself and just taking accountability for things, y'all have to look at the red flags and understand that's a red flag and walk the fuck away.
Ain't that easy, y'all.
You playing with yourself at a point where you see a nigga ain't shit. He not doing what he's supposed to do. All he want to do is leave you with a wet ass, and you want to keep fucking with him. And he's being honest about the situation. Walk away.
Them red flags be like 6 flags, man.
Walk away.
Say no, that's a fact, though. That's a fact. Because he only going to do what you allow.
And then expect for everybody to have sympathy for you. Walk away.
Leave, girl.
Child, if y'all need a session, I'm always there for it.
I was that girl, so I know. Walk away.
Is niggas out here?
The best thing I did was walk away.
That's good.
Do you speak well?
I hate this video. I really hate him.
Hey, yo.
I'm just saying,
I
man.
I love y'all. I think
this was a wind down episode.
It definitely was. We love the support.
We was really whining.
For real. We still whining.
We still whining.
We love the support that you guys been giving us, and I thought it was important for us, for y'all to get this side of us, because, like I said, do not put us in a box. It's called No Filter for a reason, y'all. Hey, we could be we could be Dr. Phil one day and Cardi B the next. So please.
Or Nicki Minaj.
Right.
Or Future.
Sorry, Nicki. I didn't mean to offend. But yeah, we love y'all. I love y'all. And we're all in spaces where we're healing. We're getting old and shit. And our birthday coming up. It's Leo season. It's Leo season. It's Leo. Look at Nikki. It's Leo season. Nikki fuck with all
I got
the
dealt with
Leos.
both of these motherfuckers in August. Oh,
I'm
my
turning
God.
30. I'm turning 30.
I'm turning 30.
Shut up, you 35. You 35.
I ain't no fucking 35. We love you, gang, man. We love y'all, man.
We love you. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you hit our Instagram, our TikTok, No Filter the Podcast.
Yeah.
We drop every Thursday at 5 p.m. every week. We see y'all later. We love y'all. And it's Rose, and this is the No Filter the Podcast. Get ready to take the fucking filter off.
What's good?